Hello, this is Nadia here, and for those of you that didn't see my previous video, my name is Nadia Strachan, and I am a interior design author, which means that I write interior design books. The title of my books is, there's a series of 20 books, and they're called Interior Design Stories. And they take you from the exterior, from curb appeal, all the way through the house and to various different aspects within the house as well. And I will act as your interior designer through these books to help you to find your story, the story that will change your life. And so that's the whole ethos for interior design stories. It's a series of stories that you can follow. So you can find your story, and as your story changes, as your life changes, also your life will change. And interiors has that magical ability to be able to transform your life room by room. It literally can change your life. And these books will help you to be able to do that. Now, they're available in three formats. There is the downloadable format, which is £3.99p. There is a A5 format, which is a portable format, which is this size, and that is £18.99p. And then there is the coffee table size format, which is this size, which is £23.99p. Now, the living room is the book that I'm going to focus on today. Now, this book is a little bit different from all the other 19 books in the series because it will be the thickest book. It will be at least 1/3 thicker and contain 1/3 more content than all the other books. So it's a little bit more expensive. So the A5 size, a small size, is actually £21.99p, and the A4 size is £25.99p. So just a little bit more than the 23, just £2 more, but more than value for money because it really is absolutely sort of jam-packed full of information. But for those of you that are not familiar with my previous video, explaining to you that the stories they start from the studio apartment, and there are 8 domestic stories. So the first one is studio apartment, and it takes you all the way through to a French chateau. So we have I'll just read this quickly to you so you know what's in there. So the first one is a studio apartment, 1-bed apartment, bungalow, small bungalow or small cottage. So they're just like a 1-bed accommodation. Chapter 2 is a 3-bed apartment. Chapter 3 is a 3-bed terraced house. And chapter 4 is a large 5-bed townhouse. Or you can have a large 5-bedroom terraced house. Chapter 5 is a small semi-detached house. Chapter 6 is a large semi-detached house. Chapter 7, 5-bedroom detached house. Chapter 8, an 8-bedroom detached house or an 8-bed French chateau. And then there's the commercial interiors, and that starts off with a 20-bedroom boutique hotel. And that's chapter 10 will be an 80-bedroom, that's 80-bedroom hotel. And chapter 11 is a 200-bed Caribbean hotel. So, I mean, the hotel could be anywhere in the world, but I've in here the story is about a Caribbean hotel. And then chapter 12 is a 2-man landscaping business. Now that's benefits people who have maybe you're a sole trader, a startup business, or a one-man band. That is a perfect chapter for you to follow, to see how to brand, inject your identity, and project an air of reliability, and to build your clientele. Chapter 13 is an interior design consultancy business, and it's just a mid-range size business, but they already have a clientele, and it's a business whereby you can grow into this, and so it gives you examples of that. And then the last one, chapter 14, is a large Spanish wine merchant business, and it can be a large anything, really. It's not a mid-range, it's one where you do have probably in excess of 20 or more employees on your payroll, and so your business is a lot larger, so it could be a large restaurant, or so that. But with each of these, you will see that as well as the stories, if those stories aren't exactly your stories, there are also a few examples, usually 6 to 8 additional examples for that particular story, so you can see other examples of what can work for you. And so I'm just going to jump in here at chapter 4, and we're going to look at the lifestyle story of Guy and Penelope Summers. So they have a 5-bedroom townhouse, and this is an image of Guy and Penelope. It's always so much better when you can put a face on something, and so I've chosen to do that for all of the stories. There are families, individuals, couples, faces that you can identify with, or just simply have a face that you can follow throughout the books. And so for this one, it's Guy and Penelope. And so just to give you an idea of what their story is, and so I'm just going to read it to you rote, So this elegant 5-bedroom townhouse is owned by Guy and Penelope Summers. They are a busy career couple in their mid-30s who are not planning to have any children. Yes, there are people who do not want to have children. It doesn't mean that they don't like children. It just means that their lifestyle choice does not involve children. Guy's an investment banker, and Penelope is a successful crime writer. Penelope works out of her own home office and with her personal assistant. There will be a book in the series that is devoted to home office, and so that's home office that can be incorporated in everything from a studio flat all the way through to the French chateau. And so you'll be able to see how that works. And if you have a business, of course, that'd be a very important space for you, the actual office space, and to see how that works for yourself and your employees. They are currently, this is Penelope and her assistant, are currently working on her script for one of her book series to be turned into a TV drama, which is quite exciting. Guy and Penelope both enjoy socializing and often entertain their clients, friends, and family in their beautiful home. Their personal lifestyle is clean, elegant, modern, sumptuous, and a little bit indulgent, because we all like to be indulged. They both enjoy traveling, but actually met in New Zealand, where both their families own homes. Guy and Penelope own 3 homes. Very fortunate. One in New York, one in New Zealand, and this current property where they spend most of their time is in Knightsbridge in London, UK. Guy and Penelope fell in love with their property from seeing it in the estate agent's portfolio, as it had not yet come onto the market. which is something that, especially with elite properties, often they're not displayed in anybody's window. So it's always sometimes a good idea to go into the estate agent and say, do you have any, can I see anything that's not yet in the window, something that you have in your portfolio, something that you're working on or you're working with. This property is a great home base which caters for the fast-paced lifestyles of both Guy and Penelope. So now you know their story. Now through each book, this is the introduction story to all of those books. But as you go into it, then we can see, as you can see here, this is Guy and Penelope's drawing room. Now, drawing room is just simply a formal living room. It's a formal living room that you use for people that are not related to you and not close friends. It is a formal one, and it's usually where people invite people into that space for business purposes. So Guy and Penelope would use this on a regular basis because Guy's an investment banker when he's entertaining out of town clients, having dinner parties, and also Penelope would use this as well, probably with signing of new contracts and entertaining various associates in this space as well. So it will get used in that capacity. And they have quite a lot of space in their home, so they can have a beautiful drawing room. Then you see this room here. This is the living room. Now, the living room is the room that family, friends, and that yourself will use on a daily basis. This will get used an awful lot. Probably the most used room in the home will be the living room space, because everybody who comes to your home, at some point, they'll probably end up in the living room, and it's a great social space. So that's got a much more of a relaxed feel. You can see the furniture there. It's called Deconstructed, and this is by Restoration Hardware, and it's absolutely stunning. I mean, there are lots of different versions of that, but that's called Deconstructed, and so it's smart, but it's a contemporary take on a very traditional style of furniture. And then we have here their family room, and this is the room that Guy and Penelope would use just to relax and kick back, and maybe their immediate family would join them in this space. It's a space that is not usually comfortable enough for visitors to your home unless they are considered family, literally are considered family, you know. So this is their, relaxing kickback place where they relax, and they also would watch home movies and just unwind. Below that there, in all of, after you've seen the living room, then there is a photo analysis. Now this is where it differs from book to book, depending on what the book is about. So this is a photo analysis of each of those rooms, and so it would talk to you about their personal style. So for example, Guy and Penelope's formal drawing room is the room which they use sometimes jointly but mostly independently. So just basically what I've just said to you, that's what's on there, and so that gives you complete breakdown. And then we have a key, and the key is, there's a drawing room key, there is a living room key, and there's a family room key. And the key tells you where to go and how, how that room is constructed. So it will say, for instance, window treatments, bespoke curtains by curtainsoflondon.com. Lights, modern antique brass, picture lights, sconces from Restoration Hardware. So you get the idea what the key is about. The key is to tell you how to, how that room was put together, and where you would be able to locate those items or similar. In the back of the book, you will see, I go to the back here, there's quite a few pages of it, links. Now, if you get the download, you can just click on the links directly and you'll be able to see them just immediately. Obviously, you have the book, you have to type it in somewhere. And also, if you go to the website, my website being Interior Design Stories, .co.uk. That's it, www.interiordesignstories.co.uk. So you can go to the website and you'll see links on the website as well that you can click on and have a look. And also you'll find this video on the website too, and it just gives you much more in-depth of each individual book as they come out, and also you get an in-depth look at every single chapter. So it gives you a little sort of an intro into every chapter, and so you have an idea what each chapter is about, and there's a lot of pictures. So next to the chapters there's a whole gamut of pictures as well that you can look at and get an idea and a feel for what you would experience when you buy the book. And so as we go through, then once you've got beyond the key, then there will be other examples of different types of rooms in 5-bedroom terraced houses or 5-bed townhouses. Different types of rooms, family rooms, drawing rooms, and living rooms. So you'll be able to see different ideas, and also there's a little description below each picture to give you feedback as to why that room works. And so all of these books is all about why it works, why it works. Yes, there's before and afters. I know there's plenty before and afters, but this is all about the new story, creating the new story. And so the new story is, what can it be? What can it, why is it this way? And why does it work? And so it gives you an idea of contemporary as well as rustic. So there's a whole sort of, a gamut of pictures in there for you, so it doesn't just leave you hanging. And then at the back of the book, as I say, with the web addresses, you can also have a look, have a little sneak preview of a few more books that are available. So we've got the curb appeal there, as well as the hallway and the kitchen. And the kitchen book will be out at the end of next week, and so that will be out and available and up on the website. And then the book following that will be the bathrooms, and so you will be able to see for yourself what works for you. It's a fantastic book. It's absolutely jammed packed from beginning to end. I mean, it really is jam packed. And as I say, this is the Style Dictator for your home. And so I felt it was just important for me to do this little video just to give you an introduction to the living room so that you can make a start. And it only costs £3.99 to download it to your phone, your laptop, your smartphone. It's entirely up to you. But I'd say make a start. You will not be sorry, and I will be able to guide you through these videos and also through the website. And if you go to the website, there is a contents box, and so it's a contact me. You can send me an email. I will respond to every single email. Send me an email, and any questions that you have, ask me. I'm more than willing and ready and looking forward to interacting with you as you let me know how the books have helped you to begin to change your story. As we know, your story changes once you make a decision that I'm going to change my story. Then your life changes. You don't change your life, then your story. Your story changes. Just decide to go change your story and change your life. If you live in a 1-bedroom apartment, believe you me, you can look at the 3-bed apartment and decide, I'm going to furnish it like the 3-bed. You've already changed your story, and that will change your life. And you don't have to put everything into the 3-bed into your 1-bed. You can just take elements from that 3-bed that work for you, and immediately your story is changed. So we are going to explore that and just see where that takes us. And I think it's going to be an incredibly exciting journey, and I'm really looking forward to going on this journey with you. So we will talk again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as I say, let's see if this will change your story, change your life. I know it will, and I'm looking forward to helping you on that journey as well. Thank you.